Friday night soccer from the Lone Star State as Houston Dynamo chase a playoff position with the Town coming into tonight undefeated through 6 straight. Phil Galati with you for this one. Thanks so much for joining us. For the hosts, they enter tonight's contest 2 points off the playoff line. MNUFC 2 and North Texas both on 31 with the line between them. Marcelo Santos in his first year at the club guided the side to a 3-1 road win last time out against SKC2. Meanwhile, for the Town, under head coach Dan DeGeer, currently sitting third in the West, 6 wins in a row. Most complete 4-1 performance last time out. Coach DeGeer saying that all the pieces have come together in that complete performance that they ride the high into tonight. For the home lineup, the first 11 for Dynamo and a couple changes to talk about with Eric Duenas back into the first 11 for his 4th start of the year. Omar Bolaños goes to the left with Josh Boma all the way out to the far side. Both Duenas and Boma in their first year at the club, the latter with 2 goals to his name on the campaign. Lionel Guitao got his first goal last time out, the 17-year-old up top for the 2-striker pairing alongside the Argentinian Tomas Romero. As for the Town, a number of changes for them as well. Ricardo Ibarra, who usually plays on that right back side, is now on the left. Taking his spot is Benji Kikanovic. Edwin Mendoza will slot into the midfield trio for Cruz Medina, who is available off the bench tonight. A change from last time out, as well as Nonso Animaboa leading the line with 9 goals to his name, more than anybody on this side, looking to be the first player into double digits for the Town, as Chance Cowell gets the nod at right wing. Misael Rodriguez, a recent addition, on the left. A pivotal matchup this for both of these sides. For the Town, head coach Dan DeGeer saying that most recent 4-1 win over Ventura County was their most complete performance yet. That they made some changes to how they want to play early in the season, and now They are starting to reap what they have sown. The patience is paying off. As for Houston, they get back to winning ways. Their first win since July the 13th against the defending champions, North Texas SC. Dynamo Dos on the right side of your screen in the iconic orange, the town on the left in the white. Marcelo Santos said that most recent win showed us what we are capable of, showed the young players and the core of this group what they can achieve when they're firing on all cylinders. The final charge issued from the captain, Pedro Cruz. Cruz with playing experience in his native Brazil, winning the Campeonato Baiano U20 title. Has been the #1 for this side all season long. As Misael Rodriguez will get us underway. (4-4-2) on paper for Dynamo Dos. Meanwhile, the town 4-3-3, looking to overload those numbers in midfield. That's going to be where this match is won and lost. That middle third of the park. It's the first meeting between these two sides this season. Long to the near side. Kikanovic all the way up from the back as the town early want to get the numbers forward in the channels. His cross deflected. Rebound fairly easy to clean up. Counter nearly on. Vying for it was Juan Viveros. And out of his goal was Montali. Nervy moment at the back. Francesco Montali, the former Boston University keeper, out of his 18-yard area early, and keep an eye on him to do that, especially road matches. Wants to dominate the penalty box and command his presence back there. It's a sign of a good goalkeeper to be able to make those split decisions like that in an instant. As now Dynamo Dos have won their first corner kick. Matteo Di Morelli was trying to turn the inside lane at the byline. 17 appearances, Di Morelli for Dynamo Dos last year, just 15 years of age. Someone who his head coach Marcelo Santos highlighted when we had a chance to talk with him earlier this week. For the wisdom beyond his years. Physicality at this level, how he's been able to match it. Flipped up towards Boma, and it's intercepted. Cowell tried to let it run, no room to do so. Chance Cowell again, this time moving on for Adi Mabo, who wants to spring the counter and has overhit it the other direction. It's Cal who scored his first professional goal. Just a few days ago. Younger brother of San Jose Earthquakes player and USA International Kate. Cruz with the composure. Ramos has to get it long. Clever touch. Moment is possessed by Cal. Creativity of Leo Guitao. Open things up as Guitao goes down and will earn the free kick. You know, Guitao, 17 years of age, got his first professional goal last time out. Academy product has earned his way into the first 11, said head coach Marcelo Santos, and is part of that young academy core that is still looking to prove themselves at this level. That win against SKC2 showed them what they are capable of. Down at the heart and center of that. Sprung wide to Rodriguez, looking for the option. Cowell made the run, instead goes out for the throw. This match early on being decided in the channels, those wide players. Misael Rodriguez, the conduit for how both teams want to go forward. Rodriguez, a former Chicago Fire homegrown, with 8 goal contributions this season, and now his 11th start for the club. Great ball in behind, and the flag will go up against Cowell. Clever run, but a bit mistimed. Curious to see the high line from Dynamo Dos, especially with 4 at the back, if that will be the MO going forward. Cruz sending it long again, well intercepted by Wilson Eisner. Again, things concentrated in the channels. Couple players go down. Point of attack not switched yet. Rodriguez will look to do that as he goes over, and the whistle will sound this time. Excellent set piece opportunity earned by Misael Rodriguez. It's a difficult one from this angle. May try and put the ball just in front of the 6-yard box. Make Pedro Cruz come out of his area, see if anyone can get a touch on it. Swept in with pace. That's exactly what the Town were trying to do. Sent all the way back. Ricardo Ibarra wasn't ready for it. He lined up on the left side on paper, Ricardo Ibarra, but more often than not occupies this near channel. Cowell into the feet of Ani Mabua. Brilliantly blocked. Perfectly timed sliding challenge, and it needed to be in the 18-yard box like that. Isaac Mwakutia making the play. Kitao. Bolma wants the 1-2, clever idea, cut away, and the whistle will sound. How about the challenge, a goal-saving challenge in fact, from Isaac Mwakutia. Keeps the studs down, slides low in front of the ball, and Ansani Mabua knew it as well. No protests on his account. Mwakutia, one of 14 academy players to feature for Dynamo Dos last year. Made 27 appearances, all of them but one were starts. Long ball over the top again. Ani Mabua, unselfish play. Rodriguez was at the back post. Poked away by Viveros. The defender signed just 2 months ago. With a pivotal touch, it's the high press again. Ani Mabua with unselfish play. First time ball against the high line. This time the flag stayed down. Outswinging delivery, and it's overhit. Deflected into the feet of Rodriguez. Had to go. Body in the way. Town with some sustained pressure on the road, and they'll get another dead ball opportunity. Good delivery, and open at the back post was Alejandro Cano. Looked like he was trying to have a go at goal rather than cut that back. Rodriguez on the service, and maybe he was trying to cut that back. Cano got it all wrong with the instep of his foot. Difficult ball at that sort of height, with which the pace that it was delivered. Cano, who has 13 appearances to his name for the El Salvador U20 national team. Tonight, his 54th start in his career for the Town. And will very soon be eclipsing the 5,000 career minute mark at MLS Next Pro. Incredible feat for the youngster. Eisner told to just relax. Kikovic gets high. Cano plays simple. Cowell has dropped back for it. Gets the 1-2 with Ademaboa. Trivela pass to Rodriguez. Give and go this time, unable to be completed as Bulma has the clever turn. And Ricardo Ribada tracking back, commits the foul. Kitao, clever feet from the 17-year-old. Cano across quickly. But no hesitation from Leonel Kitao to drive right at the defense. Poise and panache abound for the youngster. Dynamo would do well here to keep hold of the ball for a bit. Every time Cruz goes long, he goes right up the middle. To little success. This is a great run into the 18-yard area. Player goes down. Shouts for a penalty after Sakiri's lost his footing. Instead, right the other way, go Houston. It's the beginnings of an excellent solo run by Nick Sakiris. Just missing the finish. Another player goes down. Referee had a look. Play goes on. Sakiris evades the challenge. Wants another go at it. He will have a go. It's well over the bar. Maybe frustration after not getting the early penalty call. Cuts back and no. He's very minimal contact from the defender there. Sakiris goes over far too easily. It's the right call from the referee. He goes once again. And Maboa this time weaving through defenders and drawing the foul. Seen some very good deliveries thus far. The Town looking to capitalize once again. In swinging ball right in front, and somehow no definitive touch. Offside flag will go as well. Eisner and Cano were both there from the back. At least one in an offside position. Risky gamble from the Dynamo Dos back line, but it paid off. Just to step right as the ball was about to be struck and to leave everybody in an offside position. Houston again not finding much success in the final third. That's a poor play out of the back. And now they may be able to capitalize, the hosts. Boma for Guitao, shifting on to his right. One more option back in front. And off a defender last for a corner kick. It's a great ball from Lionel Guitao. Gets that separation. He's gone a bit backwards at that touch though. Knows he can't have a shot. Just whips it around with the instep of his right. Corner played short. Will result in another. This one to the back post, and Nico Ramos almost got there. He was free, but the delivery was too much underneath it. Hit to the near side, and now the hosts have seen a little bit more of the ball in the last 5-10 minutes or so. Starting to get a grip on the momentum swing of this match. With a win tonight, Dynamo Dos can go into the playoff spots, and Coach Marcelo Santos saying it is in our hands. We have what it takes to get it done. We've played through our struggles, but we've found our sweet spots. Everybody has to be playing at the top of their game now. Tal did well to keep it in play. Clever flick from Chance Cowell, and look at the pace from the youngster. Would have had a lane to go all the way to goal if not for Nico Ramos coming across. The Uruguayan, who played previously in his home country's second division and a number of times as well for the U20 national team. Most recently helping Uruguay to the top of their group in the U20 South American Championship. Just the third match of the year for Ramos. He's got to work back now to defend this one, and has intercepted it right on cue. Calls to turn, and so much space afforded to Di Morelli. 15-year-old sees the switch. Lovely ball at the outside of the foot, but it's overhit. Maybe flare over function in that case. Could have been just as easily played with his right foot. Looking cross, and Cruz is out for it. Needed to be. Rodriguez was ready. Underlapping run. Clever one from Duenas. Oh, battled for, now still alive with Di Morelli. Boma asking for a foul, says he was battling through a jersey pull. Clever work from Gitao. Only doing enough to win a throw-in. Di Morelli doing enough to win the foul. Rather, it's Omar Bolaños. Does very well. And a yellow card as well. Benji Kikanovic. Will go into the book for the tactical foul.
Heavy attention, please. Yellow card caution has been issued. Minute 26 for the Town FC. Player number 28, Benji Kikanovic.
Promising attack this for the Town, and Hanimapua was there. There was a lane with which to give him the ball, and it's overhit. Kikanovic underneath it. Couldn't keep it in play after picking up his first yellow card of the season. And born in San Jose. Played his college ball with Sacramento State. Signed for the Earthquakes back in 2021. Boma to the byline, dispossessed by Kano, swept away from danger. Boa putting pressure on Ramos. And again, things flowing through Gitao. Worked his way into the first team and showing why he has deserved his recent minutes. Another player down, referee had to think about it. A number of white shirts forward. The Town may have the numbers here. Options in the box for the cutback, and Ani Maboa was onto it. Leaning back as he went to strike, going up and over the bar. Ani Maboa pointing to where he wanted it. checked back into the run. Just didn't pick his spot. Dynamo looking to become the 12th player this season in MLS Next Pro into double-digit scoring, and that's a great challenge at the back. Really a break on for Dynamo Dos. There still may be if Bulma can win it, and he does. Gets the quick pass away. Defenders collapse, and the referee will give the free kick. Going over in a heap was Tomas Romero, and the yellow card will come out as well. Romero with 1 goal to his name this season, his 8th start tonight. He's denied a chance to get his second. Wilson Eisner will pick up the booking as Romero still down. And on loan from Club Atletico Union in Argentina. Got his lone goal earlier this month on the 2nd against Minnesota United too. As confirmation of the booking to Wilson Eisner. Josh Bulma will stand over it. Looking for his 3rd of the campaign. His first since mid-June. 18.5 yards out. Difficult from this height to get it over the wall, then back underneath the crossbar. 5 in the wall for Montali. It will be Bulma to strike! What a save by Montali! Bulma going near post. Montali swats it away from the top corner. See the bend on the ball. It's well hit. Francesco Montali stayed on his toes and was ready for it. Expert goalkeeping from the town's number 1, who will claim the corner without qualms. By far the best chance of the match for either side. As the offside flag will go up once again. Josh Bulma denied on the free kick. Spent the last 2 seasons with New England Revolution's 2nd team. Played under Marcelo Santos there. Said, quote, Josh Bulma is a tremendous addition to the team. He's calm, his presence and his experience helps a lot of our younger academy players both on and off the pitch. Boma that set up that chance on the counter when Romero was tackled. Here is Josh Boma once again. Cruyff turned onto his left. Continues his run. Gitao gives it back for Boma. Blocked by Kano. Still alive. Blocked again. And off a Dynamo Dos player last. The hosts really starting to put the pieces together now. It's a great block by Kano. Fell perfectly for Di Morelli, but had his lane to goal shut down rather quickly. That back line for Houston progressively getting a little bit higher and higher. He's left that long route one pass a little bit more exposed at the back, but the regiment is there for Dynamo Dos. All the town needs, though, is one slip up at the back. One player stepping up a little late. He could be in behind with daylight. Great tackle. And still room to go the other way. Kikanovic. Gitao trailing him. All the way to the corner flag. Watchful eye from the assistant referee. Kikanovic trying to turn and does. Second defender is there and out for another corner. Cruz at the back post, kind of punched to it. It was well out of his goal. Maybe if he misjudged the flight of the ball a bit. I think Fernandez will trot over to take it. Super draft pick from the University of Portland. Hernandez to the back post, and Kano again there to cut it back. He's got it wrong. Another sweep of the leg with the instep. Difficult to corral that in the air. Cowell. Kikanovic. Gives the 1-2 back to Chance Cowell, who shrugged off it by Ramos. After that sustained pressure from Houston, the hosts have started to win their way back into this match in terms of the back and forth. Cruz again. The set piece is not looking as deadly as they did for the Town in the first 10-15 minutes or so. Sent in towards Bulma. Gito there as well. And gets out. Earlier in this match, Houston relied mostly on the counter. Now they've been able to keep a bit of possession in the final third. Still have to create something with it now. Dueñas dispossessed. Sent right back forward. Gitao, low cross. Kano's deflection settled by Bulma. The strike fired in, and Kano in the way again. And this may break fortuitously for the counter. Animaboa racing forward. May have gone offside. Securities wide for Rodriguez. Right into the path of Pedro Cruz. Clever feint to open up space. Forward for Romero. Has to turn away. Options available. Di Morelli stumbling, but kept it under his foot. Betancourt for Gitao. Trivella cross, settled at the back post. And a bit of a miscommunication on the part of the Town. There was a foul there as well. Clever play from Ricardo Ribar to chest that down so his goalkeeper could pick it up. A risky move though. I think the flag went for offside instead. Animaboa. Kano intercepted, and now Kano out of position with the sliding challenge, has to track back. Bowman making the run. As Kano has recovered now. There's maybe a chance to switch the play there, just to open things up. Fifth minute now from Sabercat Stadium. Still scoreless in the first meeting this season between Houston and the Town. Kikanovic. Plenty of space afforded in the midfield. Edwin Mendoza couldn't do too much with it though. Bowman now to the far side and with no help draws the foul.
Your attention please, the fourth official of the sideline has indicated there will be a minimum of 2 minutes added into the first half. 2 minutes.
Two minutes at a minimum to be added on. Animaboa nearly turned his mark. Well defended by Dueñas. Towards goal again, and Cruz uncontested. It's not the set piece the Town we're looking for. Another whistle as Houston were going forward, and that may be the last attack for the hosts of this first 45. One more for the visitors though. Cowell goes over. And the halftime whistle sounds. Scoreless at the break between Houston and the Town. Coming up, we have a packed halftime in store for you. Highlight stats, our upcoming Next Pro schedule, plus a recent MLS signing of a Next Pro star. Stay tuned.
The youngest MLS debutant, Kevin Sullivan. Luna. Yes! It's a banger! Absolute scorcher! Spectacular save from Dane St. Clair. Action!
Este verano la Leagues Cup regresa más fuerte que nunca. Comenzamos con 36 clubes. En la primera fase, cada equipo jugará contra 3 equipos de la liga rival para determinar su posición en la fase de eliminación directa.
The 4 top-seeded clubs from each league will move on, ensuring interleague matchups all the way through the quarterfinals.
3 naciones, 2 ligas y un solo campeón. En Leagues Cup 2025,
It's dominance on the line.
Welcome back to another episode of Player Profile. I'm April Marie Aguilar. Joining me today is FC Dallas's Sam Sarver. Thanks so much for the time.
You're welcome. Thank you for having me.
But let's get right into it. I mean, North Texas SC, they posted a photo of you on July 24th on Instagram with the caption that read, "He gave everything to this club, and now he's earned his place at the top." After it had been announced with your promotion to the first team, what was that moment like for you?
It was pretty cool. Obviously, it's a lifelong dream that I've dreamed of since I was a kid. You know, I always wanted to play in the MLS. And it's kind of a full circle moment because when I was in the academy with Columbus Crew, I played on this exact field in GA Cup. So to be with the first team now for the home team here is pretty cool. And obviously getting a first team contract was one of my main goals this season, but now it's time to climb the ladder for other ones.
Wow, I mean, I can only imagine what's yet to come for you. But I mean, in your second match with FC Dallas, you earned the penalty that helped seal the win. And then just 24 hours prior to that, you scored 4 goals for North Texas SC. Take me just through the whirlwind of that weekend.
Yeah, it was quite a chaotic 24 hours or 28 hours, whatever they marketed it as. But no, I mean, obviously we went into the SKC game. They've been struggling a little bit this year, but you know, you treat each team with the same amount of respect because on any given day in any league, any team can beat anyone. You know, my team showed up, and then my teammates just got me in good spots, and the ball was bouncing my way that night.
And I mean, even just the energy and the passion that you showcased during that match, it's quickly made you a fan favorite. How important is that fan support? I mean, we were just talking about you giving away your jerseys to the fans.
Oh yeah, for sure. I think I'm a firm believer in the 12th man. I love fans. I mean, I think any athlete would want to play in a stadium full of fans compared to not to. And especially when the fans get involved, you know, I think that comes from my college background because we have some of the best student sections in the country, and they would always get fired up if you got them going. And I wear my heart on my sleeve, so when I can get the fans involved, you know, that's what keeps them coming back. You know, like, you never know, like, that might be the one play they remember from the whole game. So, and especially, you know, it creates momentum, especially when your team's rolling and you get the fans on your side, it really gets into the other team's head, so.
Did you ever have one of those encounters? I mean, coming up the ranks and meeting some of the players that you looked up to? Yeah,
for sure. It was quite surreal because obviously I looked up to a lot of guys when I was in Columbus, and Lalo Abubakar was actually one of them. He was with Columbus Crew's first team when I was in the academy, and then I feel like 6 years later, he's on the first team here, and I'm playing with him.
Wow.
So it was a pretty cool full circle moment, and obviously, like, I looked up to like a guy like Sebastian Lletget because early in his career, you know, he was with the Galaxy and the men's national team and stuff. So to be able to share the field with him and those types of guys is really cool.
Cross falling through in front, Sarver! There's a chance for North Texas!
The speeding Sam Sarver strikes first.
Tries to drop it in to Ramirez, controls. Sarver! A fourth for Sam Sarver.
What's been the key just on your consistency in front of goal this season?
I'm a firm believer in manifestation. So before games, I'm scoring today. And I like to picture how I'm gonna score. Sometimes it doesn't happen that way, but yeah, I think just having confidence, and I think personally gives me a boost when I know teams are they're scouting so heavy on, you know, guys with goals, it almost makes them, in a way, play work because it's in the back of the mind, like, we can't let this guy score tonight, but if they're so worried about one player, that's when other players get open and score. So it's not just me that's, you know, contributing to the success. It's, you know, maybe they'll double team me one night, but then that leaves Tariq open and he scores 2 goals, you know, so it's a win-win for everyone, you know, and I think that's the main part of the success.
Again, your humility continues to be on full display, but walk me through that visualization. I mean, you mentioned manifestation. What does that look like going into a big match?
I always walk on the field before the game. That's something I do. I pray before the game, and then I like to picture, like, if I get a penalty, I like to picture where I'm going to place it. Funny enough, I blew a penalty over the bar the other week. I didn't manifest that, but I like to picture things like that, or, you know, like maybe a 1-2 with a teammate, and what corner I put it into, just stuff like that. And I think every soccer player listening to this they know exactly what I'm talking about. Like, sometimes you just picture a certain goal you're gonna score, even if it doesn't happen, you picture it happening like that. And that's kind of been I think a key to success this year, you know, and then God's plan though.
I love it. And how much of who you are on the field is shaped by where you come from?
A lot. I don't really change my personality on or off the field, and I take pride in that. And I think people appreciate that. You know, there's lots of players, and I think what makes a really good team special is having different personalities of certain guys that come there. Like, you always have the serious guy who's always locked in, but you know, then you have like the guy that brings the humor, then you have the guy that, you know, he'll crack a joke here and there, and then you have the guy that's, you know, mellow. And I think that really brings a good balance. And my coach actually had a funny quote in college. He was like, for like IU, like he was like, Sammy Sarver's perfect for our team, but you can only have one Sammy Sarver, because two of me is like too much, you know. But like one guy like me, I think is good. And then obviously we have characters on our team that we build off of each other, but we're all characters in our own way, you know. So that and then when you're so close with your teammates in that way, it shows on the field.
All right, so that leads me to my next question. I mean, describe your character in that sense.
I always like to have fun. I like I said, I wear my heart on my sleeve. I would say I'm the class clown of the soccer team, you know. Just I like to bring a smile to people's faces, and I think like I take pride in like uniting people, and you know, because like with the first team, you know, I introduced them to this game. It's called What Can You Bring on a Picnic, and you have to figure out the hidden rule. And now all of a sudden you have grown men with families playing a game for 2 hours about what can they bring on this picnic, and it's so fun. And like we have guys crying of laughter because like 8 people get the rule, but like the 9th guy doesn't understand what you can or can't bring. And it's so we played it for like the whole trip in San Jose, and it was so fun. It's just little stuff like that where it's like everyone's a little kid at heart, you know.
Yeah.
And like if you can just bring it out of them, it just makes the team so much closer.
I was about to say, like, how valuable and important is that, just spending that extra time outside of the pitch, and how does that build the chemistry once you're on it?
It's super important, and Coach Eric stressed that in San Jose, you know. Before we played San Jose, he was like, I want you like be a team, go get dinner with. So I got dinner with some of the older guys. They invited me to dinner, you know. And then after San Jose, we had a great performance. We should have gotten 3 points, but we tied, and he was like, you know, like, I saw a team tonight. And then you carry that momentum into where we just played St. Louis, and then we won that game. It's just, it's like when you become so close off the field, it really shows, because then it's like, okay, you're not just teammates, you're friends, you know. Right. It's like you're brothers, and you're fighting for them, you know.
And years from now, when people look back at your career, what do you want them to say about the way you approach the game?
That's funny you asked that. I was just thinking about that the other day. But the one thing I want people to remember me for is, like, for me personally, there were like the teammates I remembered the most from college were not necessarily the best soccer players at all. Some of them actually didn't even play. Like, they were just, but they were the glue guys that, like, no matter what, they just showed up and worked, and, like, you know, they wore their heart on their sleeve. Like, they didn't complain. Even if they knew, like, game day they were getting 0 minutes, they were still the hardest working people in training. And those were the guys I really respected the most. Like, I obviously respect talent. I respect guys that are good on the ball and can score goals, but those are the guys I think it shows a lot about someone's character. So, like, when my career's over, you know, hopefully it's a long one, but thanks be to God. So I want people to remember, like, okay, no matter if that kid had the best game of his life or the worst game of his life, he worked his tail off, and, you know, like, because, you know, I don't want anyone to be able to fault my effort. You can tell me I had a bad game, maybe I lost every ball I touched, but, like, at least I was working hard, and I want people to remember me for that.
Awesome. Well, I wish you all the best of luck and continued success on your journey.
Thank you so much.
And thank you so much for watching this episode of Player Profile. Be sure to tune in next time to see who I'll be speaking to next. We'll catch you guys next time. Adios.
I know I'm really attractive. I'm hanging on like a fridge to a magnet. It's a jigsaw with all the right pieces. You and me, we go good together. You and I go good together. You and I, we go good together. We go good together.
Should be a fun season of MLS Next Pro. Oh my! Pedrinho wins
Welcome back. After scoring 4 goals in a single match last month, FC Dallas signed Sam Sarver from the North Texas squad, another shining example of our pathway to pro. Our April Marie Aguilar caught up with the FC Dallas forward to talk about his journey. An excellent preview of what's in store for him as we take a look at the halftime highlights. Alonso Adimoboa in search of his 10th of the season on the cutback, and it was fired over the bar. And the other way, Josh Bulma with the free kick into the top right corner. By far the best chance of the night. And then this, the fast break. Adimoboa again getting free, but Sakiri's instead going with Giselle Rodriguez to his left. He put it right at the feet of a well-positioned Pedro Cruz. As far as the stats from the first half, just 1 shot on target for either side, a number of block shots as well. Alejandro Cano in particular for the visitors, bravely throwing his body in the way of a couple of those. 2 yellow cards as well, both for the town. Benjamin Kikanovic at the back and Wilson Eisner both on a caution. Has 3 offsides as well, jumps off the paper. Dynamo does playing that offside trap, a very high back line. As you take a look at the upcoming schedule in MLS Next Pro. Weekend starts with Orlando City B and Atlanta United 2 tomorrow night at 7 o'clock, so 2 Huntsville and Chattanooga. Then it's an early match with Carolina Core and FC Cincinnati 2 kicking off Sunday. The 2024 champions North Texas SC take on LAFC 2, with MNUFC 2 facing off against Real Monarchs. An important playoff battle between those two sides, as New York Red Bulls 2 will face Chicago Fire 2. The last time those two teams met, the highest scoring match in MLS Next Pro history, 9-2 in favor of Fire 2. You're just joining us, Dynamo Dose on the left side of your screen in the orange, the town on the right in the white. Duenas gets us underway. Duenas, the LA native, joined the LAFC youth system at age 12, made his international his first team debut, which is 4 years after that. Ivanovic has swapped to the near side and has won a corner kick. And then he started at right back. Pushed Ricardo Ibarra to the left side in the first half. Maybe a little bit of trickery now from head coach Dan DeGeer. Top of the box, clever play, but the flag will go up. Again, that well-disciplined line from Dynamo Dose as the town go offside for a 4th time tonight. That discipline going to be key down the stretch for Houston this season. And Coach Marcelo Santos says it doesn't get any easier. Our destiny may be in our hands, but it is a tough road ahead. curve steep this season, he said, but he knows this group is capable of great things. They're able to learn from their mistakes, and that's what's going to be key if they want to push for that playoff place. Great ball behind for Rodriguez. Goalkeeper was caught in between two minds. Well blocked instead by Juan Viveros. Colombian defender racing to get in front of that. Had the pace to get there. More than 4,000 professional minutes in his native Colombia to his name. The back post, and Dynamo went up for it. He came crashing down. Just won another corner kick for his efforts. Kikanovic. Clever chopping challenge from Marcutia, who had an important block in that first half. Long throw intended for Sakiris. And now more defiantly cleared away. Though sent right back in. Itao. Duenas trying to spring the counter, and Kano is there in front. Bit of brilliance on the part of Guitar once again for Bolma. Unselfish play. This is Di Morelli, still looking for the lane. It was deflected, stopped on a dime, and now the foul the other way. Di Morelli again shifting onto that left foot, and knew he didn't have a lane, just tried to fire it through. Keeping his head on a swivel. Eisner. Wilson Eisner, who played his college ball with the Big Red of Cornell. Former first-team All-Ivy League as a freshman. And booking tonight, as now the Town have numbers forward. Again, it's that final pass into the final third for both sides that has just been lacking. Lovely bit of link-up play. And look at the space afforded on the far side. Numbers available for the switch to the top of the box. It's scuffed. Romero! The flag goes up. Tomas Romero was on hand for what would have been an opportunistic goal. And his second of the year is wiped out. You can see he is in an offside position. It's the right call from the assistant. It's a bit of a different look on that far side. Conor Ibarra now at right back, sliding very far forward. It was some of the midfielders dropping back there in possession for the Town. Wires were crossed on the recovery, which is why there was so much space as Andy Maboa denied his space unfairly. It's better pressing from Houston. Rodriguez. Way to poke it through. And now in behind for Kikanovic, rather. Cutback blocked again. Goes out for a corner, and Pedro Cruz was rather irate with that decision. Cowell. Saw a lot of him on the ball in the first 10-15 minutes or so. Has been rather quiet since then. Does well to find Andy Maboa. This is lovely play. And it's dispatched by Fernandez. Lightning quick passing. And the Town find the breakthrough early in the second half. Cowell started it, Andy Maboa got it caught under his feet, but a clever run from Nick Fernandez. Racing through, just had to pick his head up, and settle his feet.
Your attention, please, at the 57th minute. Goal scored by the Town FC, number 20, Nick Fernandez.
A super draft pick from the University of Portland. Already back on the ball. Tried to toe poke it through and was in between two of his teammates. It's the fifth goal of the season for him in just 7 starts. Had 27 goal contributions with Portland in 52 starts. Cowell again into the feet of Dynamo, rounds the goalkeeper, and it's off the post. Wouldn't have counted. It's offside again. Right on cue. Mention how quiet Chance Cowell has been since the opening minutes in the second half. Turn provider for the first goal. And then nearly a second. Offside trap tonight has worked well for Houston. The lone goal thus far came through build-up through the middle, though. Sent long again, and Cruz this time out of his goal to claim it.
Your attention please at the 60th minute. Substitution in the Town FC. Leaving the field, number 30, Nico Sakidis. Coming into the field, number
Double
15,
change
Cruz Medina.
for our head coach Sandy Gear.
Leaving the field, number 28,
Kikanovic replaced, who's on a booking, as Cruz Medina was left out of the first 11. Comes into midfield for Sakiris. Ariel Mbumba. Slotted on the back line, as well as a change in midfield for Houston. Omar Bolaños taking a spot on the bench in favor of Sebastian Rodriguez. Ariel Mumba on the back line. The San Jose Academy product. Joined the academy at age 14 from Kinshasa, Democratic Republic of the Congo. Spent some time with the Capybaras in their title-winning campaign. And wins a throw-in right on cue. Ibarra. Poked away by Betancourt. Fernandez, the goal scorer for Adimoboa. Had the cutback, but nobody was there. Falls right back to the striker. Lost his footing, but keeps it alive. Stands it up, and it's just over the head of Misael Rodriguez. A fraction away from a second for the Town. Medina skipping onto his right. Here's the free kick. How close was that to his second? Well done by Nonso Animaboa not to give up on the play. Now with his 6th assist of the season tonight, 14 goal contributions in his first year at the club. Eisner looking for Kano at the back post, and that has been the connection. A lot of these set pieces, but just not finding the link-up play. Gitao. Now racing forward is Rodriguez. Gonna have time and space to set himself. Animaboa waiting for the service. Instead to the top of the key, Fernandez. Picked away. Check of the shoulder. Sees Duenas in space. Already the town of numbers back though. Boma calling for it. The town going to safety. Options with Medina now. He may well take it himself. Does move it along for Cowell. Deflected out. Allowed to bounce in front. Cano was there for it. Again, Alejandro Cano up from the back, winning a lot of these deliveries. As Cowell is pushed out of play. Now Mumba to take it. Forward again and too long. As of now, still just the one goal in the 56th minute by Nick Fernandez. That separates these two sides. Rookie towel. Boma. Good idea. It didn't come off the way he was hoping for. As now a couple of players will come off for Dynamo Dos. Double change waiting. Clever 1-2. Still maybe on. Flag stays down, and goodness, Juan Viveros using his balance at the most inopportune moment. Well intercepted. 15-year-old DiMorelli again. He's got space to try his luck. Set plays Duenas back in front. Swatted away.
Your attention please at the 70th minute substitution in Houston Dynamo Dos. Leaving the field, number 33, Matteo Di Marelli. Coming into the field, number...
Double change now for Marcelo Santos.
Also, leaving the field, number 16, Eddie Williams. Coming into the field, number 23.
Matteo Di Morelli's night is done. Replaced in midfield by Matthew Arenat, as well as Daniel Barrett coming into the heart of midfield for Eric Duenas. Sent it towards Montali. Goalkeeper claimed it, but it went out of play first. Matthew Arenat, 14 years of age, making his third appearance of the season. Rodriguez for Barrett. Daniel Barrett, who made 8 appearances last year with Dynamo Dos, another academy product, and right on cue will get a yellow card.
Your attention please at the 72nd minute. Yellow card caution has been issued to number 23 from Houston Dynamo Dos. And Barrett.
Now here's Josh Boma in behind. The flag stays down. Looked for one more pass. Romero upset he wasn't given the ball. Falls to Boma again. Romero not goal side. Referee will stop things just for a moment. Check on the player down. '77th minute. Still 1-0. Houston now forced back into their own defensive third for a minute here. And now going for the other way. Arana, the 14-year-old with a great ball in behind, and Romero just couldn't set his feet.
Your attention, please, at the 77th minute. Substitution in the Town FC. Leaving the field, number 44, Chance Cowell. Coming into the field, number 52,
Julian Donnery replace Chance Cowell up top, as well as Misael Rodriguez swapped out for Diogo Baptista on the near side.
Your attention, please. Substitution in Houston, Dynamo.
Josh Palma,
Leaving the field, number
after
14,
going down a little bit earlier, will be taken off in favor of Steven Anor-Gyamfi. Arana, great ball. Kept alive, only for a moment though. Outswinging ball, contested header. Anor-Gyamfi just seconds after coming onto the pitch fighting for it. Again, and the 24th, the 26th overall pick in the 2024 Super Draft. 6 goals to his name this season. And now his 18th appearance. 9 of those off the bench. Dynamo does bring a little more energy on the high press now. Mumba dispossess. A little bit of contact there as Mario Mumba was frustrated with himself for losing the ball. Arna still fighting for it. Much better link-up play this from Dynamo Does. Have responded well since conceding the goal. Sent in, allowed to bounce. Still alive, Betancourt. Great ball, surely 1-1. Montali says no. It's an incredible stop. Steven Honor Giamfi denied from just a few yards out. It's a great pass, nobody picked up. Honor Giamfi. Montali gets his body in the way. Sent in and sent away. Crowded area. Decent header as well. Montali saw it all the way. Great ball forward. Baptista. Straight offside though. Looked like the break was on and not to be. Houston have really controlled the ball in the last 15, 20 minutes or so. Lovely run from the back, racing forward. There's Marcutia. Got dispossessed. Still alive here, though. Can Dynamo Dos find the late equalizer? It would be 7 wins in a row for the town as Montali went sprawling for it. Took a deflection to ease the pace. Offside flag goes again. And the yellow card shown to Diogo Baptista just a few minutes after coming on.
Number 88 from the town FC, Diogo Baptista.
Promising position this for a free kick. Swept in with a lot of hang time, maybe too much. Montali with the punch. Second ball still alive. Baptista couldn't put on the challenge. He's already on a yellow. And numbers forward here as the 89th minute set to pass into the 90th. This is Rodriguez now. Great ball forward. The 14-year-old Matthew Arana nearly onto it. Donnery does well. 3-on-3 opportunity. Picks out Medina to his right. Medina one-on-one. Looking for shooting space. On that weaker left foot. Instead tried to play it with his right and overhit it.
Your attention, please. The fourth official on the sideline has indicated there will be a minimum of 4 minutes added into the second half. 4 minutes.
Nearly a fast break was on for Marcutia, and the yellow does come out.
Your attention, please. 98-minute plus 1. Yellow card caution has been issued to the Town FC player number 55.
Ansoani Maboa working back in defense. You saw Josh Bolma on a free kick in the first half nearly find the back of the net. 4 minutes at a minimum to be added on. Swept in. Marcutia back in front and cleared away. It was a great header back down. Nobody there in orange. As head coach Dan DeGeer will make another substitution.
Your attention, please. The 98-minute plus
Cadron Spivey, Quakes Academy product, coming into the match.
number 38. Pedro Mendoza coming into the field. Number 29, Cadron Spivey.
Spivey trying not to foul. He's gone out for the throw. '94th minute now. Player goes down. It's Cadron Spivey. He's won the foul. Romero asking the referee to hurry Montali along. And there is no time for Houston to get the equalizer.
That's the end of tonight's match. Score, Town FC 1. Your Houston Dynamo 0.
The Town up to 7 wins in a row. Nick Fernandez with the lone goal on the night. Clever ball into his feet from Nansani Maboa. His 6th assist of the year. Nick Fernandez, the former Portland man, on the score sheet. A very well taken goal as the Town continued their dominance in the West. But that'll do it for tonight. The final score, 1-0. The Town over Houston Dynamo Dos. For our entire MLS Next Pro broadcast crew, I'm Phil Galani. Don't forget, you can watch MLS Next Pro all season long at MLS Season Pass on Apple TV and MLSNextPro.com. Good night.
This copyrighted broadcast of Major League Soccer may not be retransmitted, reproduced, or rebroadcast without the express written consent of Major League Soccer.